Hello, have you ever looked into someone's eyes and felt like there is more to that color than you have been told? Something hidden in plain sight, something science is still learning about. Today we are talking about something we all notice but rarely fully understand: eye color. Most of us grow up hearing simple ideas. Brown eyes are dominant, blue eyes are recessive, green eyes are rare. But the real science behind eye color is much more complex, and in some ways, scientists are still learning new things about how it works. And one of the most surprising parts comes later in the video, so stay with me. In this video, we will look at what actually determines your eye color, why eye colors look the way they do, why they sometimes change, and what eye color can and cannot tell us about your health. To understand eye color, we first need to understand where that color actually comes from. The colored part of your eye is called the iris. Inside the iris are cells called melanocytes, which produce melanin, the same pigment that colors your skin and hair. The amount of melanin in the iris and how it is distributed in different layers of the iris plays the biggest role in determining eye color. If the iris contains a high concentration of melanin, the eyes appear darker, usually brown or dark brown. If there is very little melanin, the eyes appear lighter, such as blue or gray. But here is something important to remember as we move forward. Eye color is not just about pigment. It is also about how light interacts with the structure of the iris. Many people are surprised to learn that blue eyes do not contain blue pigment. Instead, blue eyes have very little melanin in the front layer of the iris. When light enters the eye, it scatters within the iris tissue. Shorter wavelengths of light scatter more, and those wavelengths appear blue to our eyes. This detail will matter again when we talk about why eye color can sometimes look different in different situations. This is similar to why the sky appears blue even though there is no blue pigment in the air. So blue eye color is actually an optical effect created by light scattering, not by blue coloring in the eye itself. That is also why blue eyes can look brighter or darker depending on lighting conditions, surrounding colors, and even pupil size. Green and hazel eyes are created by a combination of moderate melanin levels and light scattering. In these eyes, there is more pigment than in blue eyes, but less than in brown eyes. The way melanin is layered and distributed causes the eye to reflect both brown and blue light, which the brain interprets as green or hazel. Hazel eyes are especially known for appearing to change color. They may look green in bright light and more brown in dimmer light. And this connects to something very important we will discuss later about real eye color changes. This does not mean the eye color is actually changing. It means the reflection and scattering of light changes depending on the environment. So when people say their eyes change color, what usually changes is lighting, pupil size, or contrast, not the actual pigment in the iris. For a long time, eye color was taught as a simple dominant and recessive trait, but scientists now know that eye color is controlled by many genes working together. Two important genes involved are OCA2 and HERC2, which affect how much melanin is produced and where it is deposited in the iris. But these are not the only genes involved. Researchers have identified more than a dozen genetic regions that influence eye color. This is why two parents with brown eyes can sometimes have a child with blue or green eyes. It is also why siblings can have different eye colors even with the same parents. So eye color is not controlled by one simple genetic switch. It is the result of multiple genes interacting in complex ways. Most people keep the same eye color for their entire adult life. But in some cases, eye color can change, and when that happens, it can sometimes be medically important. Some babies are born with blue or gray eyes that darken during the first few years of life as melanin production increases. This is normal and part of normal development, However, changes in eye color later in life, especially in one eye only, can sometimes be caused by medical conditions such as inflammation inside the eye, injury to the eye, certain tumors, or changes related to glaucoma and eye pressure. There is also a condition called heterochromia, where the two eyes are different colors or parts of one iris are different colors. Some people are born with this, and it is harmless, but if it appears suddenly, it should be checked by an eye doctor. So while most eye color differences are harmless, sudden or unexplained changes should always be evaluated medically. Eye color does not determine your overall health. It does not predict personality, intelligence, or emotional traits. But researchers have found some associations between eye color and certain medical risks, mainly related to melanin levels. Melanin helps absorb light and protect tissues from ultraviolet radiation. Because lighter eyes contain less melanin, they may be slightly more sensitive to bright light and glare. Some studies suggest that people with lighter eye color may have a higher risk of certain rare eye cancers, such as uveal melanoma, especially with high UV exposure. However, this does not mean people with light eyes are destined to develop disease. Most never do. What this really means is that everyone, regardless of eye color, should protect their eyes from excessive sunlight and have regular eye exams. Because eye color is such a visible feature, some people look for permanent ways to change it. But medical organizations strongly warn against cosmetic eye color surgeries or pigment injecting procedures. These procedures can interfere with fluid drainage in the eye, increase eye pressure, cause inflammation, and in severe cases, lead to vision loss. At this time, there is no medically approved, safe surgical method to permanently change natural eye color for cosmetic reasons. Temporary colored contact lenses, when properly fitted by professionals, are considered far safer than surgical options. So here is what eye color really tells us. It reflects how much melanin is in your iris and how light interacts with its structure. It is shaped by multiple genes working together. It usually stays stable throughout adult life. And while it does not reveal personality or destiny, sudden changes in eye color can sometimes signal that the eye needs medical attention. The best thing you can do for your eyes is not worry about their color, but protect them from UV light, avoid risky cosmetic procedures, and get regular eye exams, because healthy eyes matter far more than what color they are. If this video helped you understand the secrets of your eyes, hit the like button and subscribe for more health science explained clearly. Your body will thank you.